and truth. Monday nights, Mike on fire. Shane, Adrian, Jim Norcross, Beard Gang Rise. Let's go! 3Beards of Wrestling. Beards of Wrestling. Beards of Wrestling. Beards of Wrestling. Monday night, oh, and we dance it. And we dance it. And we dance it. 3Beards of Wrestling. Beards of Wrestling. Beards of Wrestling. Beards of Wrestling. Monday night, oh, and we dance it. And we dance it. And we dance it. Who's got the beards? 3 beards. Every Monday we rise. Beards lock, take sharp. Wrestling alive, bring to the stream. We break it precise. 3 beards of wrestling ignite. Monday night, Shane call the shots. Voice cuts like a sharp promo blade. Adrian bring the heat. Build momentum, never fade. Jim Norcross lay facts deep. Knowledge hits the mark. 3 bearded vets slice through raw. Smackdown, AU dog. Live streams blade. Facebook, Insta, YouTube live feed. Mark Mess steps in. Dungeon coach dropping creed. Rob Noxious rolls up. Indie fire from the PA scene. Old school stories hit hard. Legacy clean. 3 beards of wrestling. Beards of wrestling. Beards of wrestling. Beards of wrestling. Monday night. Oh, and we pass it. And we pass it. And we pass it. New logo sharp, fresh look, but the passion stays raw. Shenanigans subtle. Chaos we draw, botch calls crisp, no slack on the slip or the miss. Storylines carved, views we analyze. Dismiss, open call rings, fans stepping, bring your fire, passion fuel the grind, lift us higher, mean your rumors drop, we chase every angle tight. Beards hold the crown, kings under the light. 3 beards of wrestling, beards of wrestling, beards of wrestling, beards of wrestling. Monday night, no, and we're dressing, and we're dressing, and we're dressing. Beyond the ropes, life, real talk, shadows that creep. Guess bring wisdom, Mark Mess, Rob Noxious deep. Netflix, raw surge, we ride it with force. Beards grow timeless, legacy on course. 7 p.m. sharp, follow, catch the spark. 3 bearded voices, light up the dark. Fans stay true, grateful for the honest take. 3 beards of wrestling, the real, no fake.
Welcome everybody to 3 Beards of Wrestling. We are back. It's been a very, very long time.
It has.
I'm your host, Shane. Next to me is Adrian, and underneath us is Jim. Sorry, Jim. I was reading my phone. What's
that
up?
was hurtful. That was hurtful. He already forgot me. It was hurtful.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that fast. That is
already
that's
forgot.
insane. That's insane. That's insane.
It was. How is
It's
everybody?
almost like people forgetting that Sami Zayn won the title. Like that's just I don't
Oh,
know.
you mean that he's had it before? Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Forget about it. Yeah. We
Well, I'll take care of business real quick.
let's take care of business.
If you want to be a professional wrestler, ring announcer, anything to do with professional wrestling, really, hit up the Fort Noxious Wrestling School located in Highspire, Pennsylvania. If you don't know where that is, it's near Steelton. If you don't know where Steelton is, it's in Harrisburg.
Where is that at again?
This weekend, I returned to Workers Pro Wrestling. I was out there last show due to a concussion. But I return. I'm in a triple threat match, as you can see. So it's going to be a good match. Following up that, we return. CCW returns to Lebanon Eagles Hall August 15th. If you guys need tickets, hit us up and we will get you guys' tickets. And after
We
that,
accommodate everybody.
oh my God. CCW returns to Belfont, PA. If you don't know where that is, I don't either, but I think it's up near State College.
Where's that?
State College, I think it's like somewhere. I don't know.
It's
Anyway,
like north or something.
if you guys need tickets for that, let us know. And if you guys, geez, I'm getting all these messages. Sorry. If you guys need work done on your car, give me a follow on Facebook, Sanchez Mobile Mechanic Service. I also have a website, SanchezMobileMechanicService.com. I am on Google. So if you guys need any work done to your vehicles, reach out.
Yeah, I was wondering. My muffler fell off. Is that bad?
I
No.
mean, it ain't good.
Listen, weight reduction. You're good.
Oh, okay. See, there you go. I was worried. I was trying to tell the nice police officer the same thing, but he was not understanding where I was going.
It just makes you go faster.
I mean,
You know, I thought that it's louder too
Let's wait on the
on the rear end.
car. Yeah, I mean, my muffler's off my Cobalt.
Okay, so my other concern is my car's electric.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
You
okay.
got two mufflers on electric cars.
Really? Oh, see, thank you.
Just make sure you're changing the oil.
Oh shit, I haven't done it since I had it.
Yeah. Well, that might be bad. What's up, Dennis? What's up, Mel? Dennis
What's
said,
up, man?
look, it's only bad when you're trying to race a cop.
What
That's where you put quick release things on your car where you just pull something or hit a button and it shoots out in the back. Then you get away.
Henceforth, my muffler. What do you think it is? It's a quick release.
Yeah. Whose light's very bright? Adrian's?
it
Hey,
is.
you
It's
get
quite
out my
bright.
business, okay? You get out my business.
We can finally see him.
The light always shines bright when you're a star.
So since Adrian don't want to answer my calls or text messages.
First of all, secondly, son, do you know? Go ahead. I'm go ahead.
Well, see, I would have saw you guys, in what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe. But somebody didn't want to defend his title against me, so
Hold up.
he had Malcolm King postpone his show.
Hold up.
That didn't happen.
Oh, well, exactly. No, didn't happen. I listened to that voicemail 15 times and laughed all 15 times. I was in the middle of a meeting and I played it again, and then my boss was like, "Who is that?" I was like, this special needs kids, I know."
You should have been like, it's my secret lover.
Then it wouldn't be a secret.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
anyways.
Adrian, I've been in my spare time, I've been working on miniatures. And I just wanted you to know, look, I even have miniature sushi on the table in the little tiki bar I'm building.
Well, thank y'all for having me.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah,
So, I'm not gonna lie. So I was gonna go to sushi yesterday at Sushi Heaven. I was gonna go with Brian, and Brian Weiss texted us. There's no power at
his
Heaven.
house.
No, at Sushi Heaven because of the storms. So I didn't get sushi.
You know where there was power yesterday though? There was power at Kagamachi because I had sushi there.
I want to go back to I did go last week to Revolving Sushi.
Oh, that's tremendous.
Yes.
I have yet to beat it. I haven't gone to that one yet.
It's so good.
Is it good though?
And no, it's good. Listen, they have at your tables, they have these like tracks that bring like it's like 2 pieces of sushi on tiny plates. Then you can order other sushi rolls from the sushi bar. Then you get hibachi and all kinds of other stuff. So you're eating the whole time you're there.
Really?
But the only bad part is they only do a 2-hour sitting limit. So you only can be there for 2 hours. But it is.
Why is that bad?
It is good. Dude, who's eating sushi less than 2 hours?
That's a good point.
Me.
What?
Yeah, I don't need. Oh, okay. No,
I don't know. Last time we went to Sushi Heaven, you decided to eat way before I even got there.
First of all, bitch, it wasn't my fault you were late.
That's all right. Me and Jim will go.
Yeah, that's cold. I can't believe we just started eating without.
I waited. Okay, I waited.
Waited and finished like 5 rolls by the time I got there,
and I was full. You forgot I had a small giant. Well, not I had a giant with me that needed consumption. That boy is 7'22", so I had to feed his ass.
Good Lord.
Well,
speaking of, we should probably get to wrestling.
Yeah,
and I
at some point.
feel like there's a topic that we absolutely should cover. That is the little girl that Charlotte had been involved with. That was, I guess she was sick and had been one of the kids that they make their wish come true or whatever. But she'd stayed in touch with her, and I guess the little girl passed away. And I don't know where anybody has noticed this or not, but the wrestling community has come out in force with this family. I mean, they've given thousands upon thousands of dollars to help the family, bury the child. And I think Charlotte herself gave like $8,000 or something. I mean, it's been really, really great. And Charlotte also put out a wonderful message on social media, and it was just beautiful. And, we talk about all the bad things in wrestling and such, but I think this is one of those wonderful things in a show of real heart that I think needed to be mentioned.
Oh, definitely. I did see that on Instagram.
Yeah.
They do cool things. I just watched Pete Davidson's podcast with John Cena, where Pete Davidson did a Make-A-Wish thing, and he kind of like explained how it made him feel from like losing his dad in 9/11 and everything. And like, John Cena kind of explained, like, I don't know, it's a very good podcast. Like, I can't remember everything they said because I watched it like days ago. But it's actually really good because they touched base on it. And because I think Cena still has like the most Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, the last
by like
time
miles.
Yeah. I think the thing about Charlotte that really got my attention was the fact that, usually with those Make-A-Wish things, the performer or the actor or the wrestler or whoever it is that the kid wants to see, they see them one time and that's that. And obviously the performer has no obligation to see the child ever again. But Charlotte made it, I mean, it was all over social media. It's very well known that she kept in touch with this girl. She was with this family all the time. I mean, she really went over and above in this situation. And I really think that it should be mentioned. It was just extraordinary what she did for that little girl. And I think it really, really mattered.
Yeah, definitely. Who's this? When I was in Japan wrestling, there was a sushi bar where every plate was a different color, and the color determined the price at the end. That basically went what we were doing. Grab whatever plates you want. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, the one I was at in Vegas, it was like that. Didn't have the colored plates. They all were the same price, and it wasn't all you can eat. But man, it was extraordinary. The food was just phenomenal. My friends and I went twice in the week I was there. It was really, really good. Adrian, what do you got going on over there? Other than like the light of heaven shining down on you over there.
No. I'm just listening.
All right. Well, on to more wrestling news. Other than Adrian postponing a show, because other than that, but so anyways, have you guys watched Night of Champions?
Yes.
Can't say I did.
It was a night of interesting.
All right. All right. I know we haven't done this in a while, but did you guys watch the Americano, whatever, mask versus mask? Gable and that was a match.
Fucking good. Oh my God, that was so fucking good.
I expected that to be good.
Wow.
That was very good. Because I haven't watched a lot of the AAA stuff. Just because I forget when it's on. But I did go back and watch that, and it was pretty good. So
I mean, it lets you it makes you, if you haven't really paid attention to Chad Gable,
you need to now.
Yeah, come on, seriously, that was That was fucking amazing.
I think that the fact that people could sit here and say that, you know, people aren't paying attention to Chad Gable is an example of just how bad some of the wrestling is out there. I mean, it took. I'm trying to remember the last time I saw Chad wrestle a match like this, and it's been a while. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been a while. They really don't. You know, the WWE, it seems to me, doesn't always give the guys enough time to really tell a good story and to really, really, you know, go all out with what they're capable of. And in this case, it happened. You know, it went the way it was supposed to, and it was really, really a good match.
I mean, Chad Gable, and even though he was fucking dragged out of his mind, I've always liked Gable. He's always been good. I felt like there for a minute he was kind of in the boat with Dolph, like how Dolph was. How
I think
they,
he still is.
yeah, like how they just used him to make people look good.
He still is.
Which sucks.
But I
'cause
think he
Gable,
did something that Dolph, like this should have, you know what I mean?
yeah, Gable is, I don't know, he's something else. I do.
I would love to see. I would love to if we could have somehow seen him, you know, in his prime against Kurt Angle in his prime,
Oh, absolutely.
or you know, Kurt Hennig is his time, or Bret Hart, or Owen Hart. There's so many guys you can think of over the years that, you know, if they had still been around, or, you know, had Gable been a bit older or whatever, that he could have worked, that just would have been incredible, just incredible.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. That would, oof. Can you imagine him and Eddie?
Oh,
Be incredible.
Oh boy.
Sometimes I think we really got robbed of a lot of that kind of stuff because some of the guys passed away so young, you know, that they, you know, because you wonder how many of them could still be going, even if it was on a Legends deal and it was every once in a while, but they could still go out there and give us something. And, you know, unfortunately, so many of them are gone and they're just not able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think if he would have been in the, I'm not gonna say older wrestling because it's really not that old, but let's just say when wrestling was wrestling, you know, like the ECW days, you know, when we had good cruiserweights, you know, those matches.
My God. Oh
Wouldn't
my
be
God, yeah.
much. You know, like I heard Shane Strickland and Will Ospreay just had a really good match.
That
That I
match
did
was
not see.
insane. That match was insane. The only thing I didn't like, and it's the same shit that happens with AEW constantly, is they always are kicking out of each other's finishers constantly. That, to me, that was the only fucking drawback about that match. It was like finisher, kick out, finisher, kick out, finisher, kick out, finisher, kick out.
But if you think, like, that's what wrestling is today.
Yeah.
You know, in all honesty, like, I mean,
I was just about to say that too, Shane. It really does come down to the fact that, you know, today it doesn't really matter where you go, whether it's AEW or anywhere else for that matter. You know, for the most part, you see guys just not protecting moves. You know, nobody protects moves anymore. No one protects a finisher. You know, no one protects things like a DDT or like really, you know, heavy duty moves, you know, that should knock you out, that should hurt you, that should disable you. They don't protect them at all anymore, at all. And I think it really hurts the product personally.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing like the super kicks. Like, at this point, like, you know, if we look at wrestling, you know, Shawn Michaels used it as a finish for how many years?
Oh,
Now it's being used. I can say this because I use super kicks, but you know, everyone uses them, and there's no meaning behind them now.
No.
And it's just like the fact, like, all right, you hit a fucking, I don't know, power bomb. If you're a big dude, let's say your finisher's a power bomb. If there's 2 matches fucking before you and they use a power bomb, what's the difference?
Right.
If they use it as a spot, but you're going to use it as your finish, but they kick out of a power bomb, what's the difference between that power bomb and your finish power bomb? There's no difference. So why are you going to kick out of this move, and this person shouldn't kick out of your move?
Good question.
Maybe because you're a couple inches taller. It doesn't change the fact of the impact of the move that it's supposed to have.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons that for those people that are watching this that are not in the business, that's one of the reasons. One of the things you'll hear in locker rooms a lot is be mindful of what the other performers are doing. Be mindful of what the other matches are doing. If I was to hear, if I knew that somebody that's wrestling after me, it has a finish that's a move that I want to use, but I want the guy to kick out of the one I'm going to do. I'm going to hit the move, on some kind of, hope spot or whatever that, it takes me a minute or so to get over to cover him. So that it shows a reason that there's the kick out, that it wasn't that the move wasn't strong enough. It was that I didn't have enough to get over there to cover him. You protect the move. You make sure that the match coming up, that you didn't hurt it by doing something stupid, and everything works out just fine. Yeah. But nobody thinks to do that anymore.
Well, I mean, let's use JBL for an example. His clothesline, fucking best clothesline out there.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Best clothesline out there. So, I always look at it as, so when I'm at shows and I'm later on in the show, I watch every single match until the match before mine. That way I know what people have done and what I'm not going to do. So luckily this weekend I'm first, so I can pull everything out. But
oh my God.
Oh my God. But I'm just saying, like, I honestly, like, TV, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But even on indies, like, I kind of went off a different track, but on the indies, you don't see people watching other people's matches to see what they do.
Well, no. I think part of that might be the setup of the buildings, because sometimes the locker rooms are such that you really can't see the ring. Yeah. So there is part of that I think we do need to at least mention.
Yeah. But even if you could,
but if people go out and sit at your gimmick tables all show.
Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely. For the people that do that, there's no excuse.
But then you have those people that will sit at their gimmick table the whole entire show until they wrestle, and then they do the same exact fucking moves as the matches. Like, change it up.
Yeah, you're watching the entire time.
That's a absolute reason why I like calling it in the ring, or I did when I was wrestling. I don't like planning out the whole match, because if you plan that and you secure yourself that this is what we're doing, and then somebody goes out there and does 3 of the moves that you're going to do, you need to change it. You need to change it. But those guys are so committed to it at that point, because that was the match that they laid out. They just go out there and do it. They're on complete autopilot just doing it. And that's why I like calling it in the ring. I just think that it makes way more sense, and it enables you to get around certain things like that, where if in other words, that you can avoid using a move somebody else is going to use.
100%. But in today's wrestling, who knows how to call on the fly?
Very few.
That point right there. That point right there.
I can call on the fly
right there. You and I both know. We walk up to somebody and you're in a show. You're at a show, but like, hey, you've never wrestled this guy before. Oh, how long you been in the biz? Oh, 5 or 6 years. Okay, cool. All right, so here's the ending. We're gonna call the rest on the fly. Watch their face,
dude. When I was in a feud with Chris Banks, I called the shit. I called one match with Chris Banks, and that's when I was very green. Other than that, see you out there.
Yep. See you out there.
Everything else was on the fly.
Yep.
Nothing. And honestly, if Jamal was going to have a show this month, me and Adrian would be doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
On the fucking fly.
Yeah. On the fly. On the fly.
But nobody knows how to do it. And exactly what Adrian said. When you tell people that we're going to call it on the fly, you just get a blank fucking stare. Like
They
You're in the
they
headlights, what?
turn like you've basically shot their dad or
Yeah.
something. Like it's like what?
Like so. All right.
What do you
So
mean?
I worked a kid 2 weekends ago.
Mhm.
3 weekends ago. I don't know. One of them. I was out in Ohio, and very green. 3 years
You
in.
raggedy bitch.
Motherfucker, you weren't gonna come anyway. Shut the fuck up.
I was working, but still, it would have been nice to know you were here.
He's always working or something that he can't make, things he says he's going to do.
Before what I'm gonna say, July 25th, Miracle Miles Ride and Car Show, free admission, blah blah blah. Where is it? Shermansdale. We will be wrestling there for the Kids Miracle Network.
Yep.
So I figured I'd put that out there. But anyways, so I worked a kid a couple weeks ago. Very green, 3 years in. So everyone knows I like working the younger kids. you
Yeah.
know? So
Yeah.
I go in, I'm like, what do you hit? Or what do you want to do? He's like fucking taller than me. I'm like, you're a fucking big dude. Like, what do you want to hit? And everything was just, I was like, do you want to call it on the fly? And he's like, I don't know how to do that. I'm like, you gotta know how to do this. I'm like,
How do people go to school to not learn that?
Listen. He was a very respectful kid, and I had a solid match with him. I mean, there was every match, there's just little things that he can tweak,
Right.
whatever. And not everyone works like us.
No.
And everyone knew I work. I'm like, hit me as I hit you. I said, I'm hitting you first. So when I hit you, you're going to hit me back exactly how I hit you. And he listened. But the calling on the fly is just, it's not being taught anywhere. And that's like, what are you going to do? Let's say you're double booking, right? Let's say you're double booking and your one show is at 7 and then you have to, you're first and then you got to go to another show right after. You don't have time to call matches.
Yep. Well, now, I've even heard some guys who, and I'm not going to mention any names, but I've heard some guys that are, legends in this business who say things like, the 7 stages of a match are stupid. Well, it might be, but it's a great way when you're teaching a greenhorn, it's an excellent way to teach them and to get them used to the idea of calling things on the fly. Because the human mind is designed to remember 7 things at a time. That's it. So that's why phone numbers are 7 digits. So if you teach them the 7 steps, even if they get lost, they can at least say, okay, what's the next step, and move directly to that where they can call it on the fly. But if they don't know that part, or if you've got a teacher that thinks it's silly because they never studied English in school and they don't know exactly how narrative functions, well, now you've got a problem.
That's funny.
So this is how I look at all this, right? So, Adrian, you knew me long enough. You know how I get when shit gets fucked up in a match.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly, I see these people, dude. They'll call chain everything they do in chain wrestling. I'm like, no, like don't do that. So,
God.
So like no, but like so I'm the type, like my mind in wrestling, like. When I tell you, Jim, if my wife tells me to do 10 things, I ain't gonna fucking remember half that.
He won't forget the first 9.
But I can remember a match from 5 years ago that I wrestled. So my thing is, if I ask you what you want to do, right, and you tell me everything you want to do, or if I give you the chance to call the match to me, and you know it, and then you fuck it up in the ring,
you gonna get pissed.
I'm gonna be pissed.
As you should. Because you are the one that called the match. This is your match. So how are you fucking up your match?
Dude, all I do, I call the finish, If I'm working somebody new, I call the finish, and I have them tell me their hope spots, just because they're new and I want them to feel comfortable.
Right.
But if it's anyone else, no, give me the fucking finish, dude. Me and my dad don't call shit. Me and Adrian barely ever called anything. In the couple times that we have worked, me and Banks never called anything. But
usually, I used to like to know how I was opening, what the turnaround spot was, and how I'm taking it home. That's it.
Dude,
the rest I'll fill in.
We would like, all right, who's going over? Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Dude, like I've met people that don't fully understand how a match should be structured.
Well, that's exactly what I was referring to when I talk about the 7 steps to a match. If you don't teach that part, you have failed your students entirely, because you have to teach them the concept of a narrative before you teach them how to tell a story. They need to know how you put a story together.
You know when I'm training people or explaining shit to people or critiquing and they're newer, I always go back to the movie plot.
Yes.
Because I feel like 9 times out of 10 people, they know how a movie goes.
Yes.
So do your match just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly the fucking same.
Because all narrative is formed the same way. Regardless if you're writing a book or a script or it's a movie or it's a wrestling match I don't care what the story is. Even in telling a story right now, if I was to tell one, there's a narrative structure that we follow as human beings. That's just the way it is. And when we were in school, we learned, opening, rising action, climax, denouement, whatever you were taught, whatever version of it you were taught all those things. It's the same thing. It's just using different words in that 7 steps to a match.
Yeah, it's like when I'm talking to folks and we're going through it, like you said, Shane, movie plot. You can do the same thing. Like a lot of the younger generations. Well, what's your favorite anime? And I go, and I'll tell you. I'm like, okay. So we're gonna set it up just like an anime episode, or just like an episode of TV. Like, if I'm the villain, I'm gonna be the bad guy until you're able to get over on me. If I'm the good guy, you're gonna be the bad guy until I'm able to get over you. And that's just the process how it goes. I think a lot of people, for one, and from what I've seen, if you're wrestling somebody, that's good. They got a reputation for being very good, being very precise. Kids will get very nervous, and all that information goes out the fucking window.
Oh, absolutely,
out the window. Absolutely. I can't tell you how many times I've talked to people, and I've been like, "All right, well, this is how we're gonna do it," because, like you said, nobody calls it on the fly. Halfway through the match, we end up calling on the fly because they've forgotten half of the shit that we were supposed to do, and I'm having to calm them down. Like, look, you're okay. Calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna need you to calm down. So
I mean, and you know what Angel said. Like, I'm not saying like I'm an asshole or it's not that like I just snap on people. It's not that.
No.
It's the fact that like I don't know how to really say it, but like you want to talk about a whole entire match. Make sure you remember what you're supposed to do.
Well, and Angel also mentioned, sometimes when something goes wrong, someone, gets their bell rung or whatever. That's a different story than just, screwing up a move or botching a move. When somebody gets hurt, now it's a different story entirely. We're not so much concerned about the botch at that point as we are making sure our ring partner, is okay, and then, getting back to the match or whatever.
At that point, that's when we take over. That's when we take over as vets. That's when we take over. We take over at that point, because now we got to leave them to safety. We can still get to the same conclusion. It may not be the way that it was drawn up, but if they're hurt and they can't continue safely, we'll get them out of that match quick.
Yeah, we got to take it on.
And that goes back to working on the fly.
And working on the fly.
Yep. That's exactly why you work on the fly. There's a prime example of why you do it.
You know how many times, like, dude, I just pulled up a match, like, shit, that happened years ago, and my knee got fucked up in it, and like you could tell my knee was fucked up. Like I couldn't even walk, but we got right back to it and started calling on the fly and worked around my knee.
Yeah.
You know, and honestly, like, even when I was in Ohio, like everyone I have worked in Ohio has been super nervous to wrestle me. And I'm like, I'm probably one of the easiest people that you're gonna work with. Like, you could call whatever you want. Like, I'm cool with whatever. Like, as long as we come back through the curtain the same way we go out, I'm cool with it. I got a family to go home
you
to.
to be a very, very safe worker, so I don't know why anybody would be nervous to work.
Dude, when I did Jason's first show, his Maximo, he was so nervous to wrestle me. Like, you could see it in the locker room. Like, he was so nervous to wrestle me. I'm like, dude, I'm going to be the easiest person you're probably ever going to work. Whatever you want to do, just tell me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I said, as long as we're safe and you fucking hit me as hard as I hit you, I'm cool with it.
I never got the nerves aspect. The only time I would get nervous is if I was wrestling somebody and I didn't want to make you guys look bad. That's the only time I ever got nervous. But like working folks, no, it was fun. Like, it's okay. So you know what I did when I found out I was working Shane? I was like, that's gonna be an easy night because we're gonna go out there, we're gonna have fun like we always do. We're not gonna call anything. Everything is gonna be out there. It's gonna look real, like, authentic because we are calling everything as is.
I was just anxious to see who was gonna make the other one break first.
Oh no! See, I can cheat because I'm wearing a mask. I can cheat, but this motherfucker will get the giggles because we did that in Lebanon
all the time, dude.
We did that in Lebanon, yeah.
Dude, there has been a few moments in the 11 years I've been wrestling where I go blank until I get into the ring, and then I'm fine. It just happened to me when I wrestled Skylar. Up in Belfont. When I wrestled Skylar, dude, I couldn't think of anything, dude, until I got into the ring. And when I got in the ring, I was good. When I wrestled Tito, I mean, everything. I mean, it's fucking Tito Santana, but like, it's an easy fucking match. But like, at the end of the day, I'm just like, shit. Like, I can't remember shit. Like, but when I got in the ring, it's all there. Like, it just happens sometimes. But like, dude, and me personally, I don't like working names. I don't. Like, give it to the younger guys or give it to like other people. Like, give me like the newer people. Like, you know, and that's why I like working our trainees so much because, like, dude, we're trained to work every style, but they don't get to work every style.
Every style, yeah.
So, yeah, you know, when I get them, I'm like, all right, we're gonna do a lucha match because I do fucking flips and shit. Like,
yeah.
So we're gonna do a lucha match tonight, or we're going to be doing this or this or this. But not everyone knows how to work everyone's style. Like, when I worked the kid in Ohio, I'm like, what style do you work? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like,
didn't know.
Are you strictly like, are you a big man and only do big men shit? Like, I'm like, it's not going to make sense for, you're taller than me, but it's not going to make sense for you to pick me up.
Not at your size. There's no way. You'd have to be 400 or 500 pounds to pick you up.
I'm like, it's not going to make sense. I'm like, what's like, then he asked me, he was like, what style do you work? I said, I can work any style. I said, I'm not being cocky. I said, that's how I'm trained. I'm trained to work any style. I said, but I do work strong style where you're going to feel it. And then I chopped him.
Oh, shit.
Dude, we got to the back. He said, that is the hardest I have ever been chopped.
And you took it light on him too, didn't you?
No, I gave him the chop, dude. Dude, it was loud. And dude, Adrian, you could see the entire outprint of my hand, the finger lines and all.
It was one of those.
Oh yeah, like he gave me his chest, and he took it, and I felt bad because all the fans were like, one more time. I was like, oh my god, I just murdered this kid.
You know they're gonna say that.
But dude, like, we got to the back. He said, that is the hardest I've ever been chopped. I said, hey, I mean, I was like, dude, I made someone throw up already by chopping them.
Oh, I've never done that.
God.
Damn, that's a good one.
like I don't mean
Oh,
to.
God.
I just when it hits good, it hits good. Like, but I'm like, dude, like, I gave him props, and like, dude, he felt so good afterwards. I'm like, dude, I told you everything. Like, I told you, hit me exactly how I hit you, because I'm like, I don't want to go out there and me hit you how I work, and it looks like I'm killing you, and then you don't touch
Fire
me.
back up.
Yeah. I'm like,
No.
you did exactly what I said to do.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm 100% happy with this match. Like, it was a basic match for you, but at the end of the day, you listened to me the entire time, and you did exactly what I told you to do. But I did go for the Meteora, and
really?
I forgot how tall he was.
Oh my God.
Dude, his head was between the top and the middle rope. I was like, oh shit. Dude, I totally forgot how tall he was when I called it in the match. But yeah, dude, they're like 3 years in. And
Really?
3 years in, but half of the shit I was calling to him didn't know. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, you're challenging me. I was like, now I really gotta go back. But
So
again,
what
and I
was
told him,
what was he short on? Like, what did he not know?
I was just calling basic fire up shit, and I called a neck breaker, and he really wasn't sure what neck breaker I was talking about. I'm like, all you're doing is taking a back bump.
Wait, what?
Dude, it was just a jumping neck breaker. You know how the jaw jack neck breaker, Jolan?
Yeah.
It was just that neck breaker, and I'm like, dude, all you're doing is taking a back bump, and I'm grabbing you. That's all it is. I said, when you feel me grab you, we're going.
You duck the line, you jump up, grab.
Like, dude, I worked through like everything that he really didn't feel confident about. I'll use the word confident.
Okay.
But dude, he listened like he should. Like I guided him the whole way through it, and it was good. Like
That's
he
important.
he was never to take the swanton. He was like, I never took in a swanton. I said, honestly, like your size, that's only going to be like the only move that I'm gonna fucking be able to hit on you. Like I'm not gonna be able to, psychology wise, I'm not gonna be able to use any of my other finishes on you. It's not gonna look right.
So he wasn't. Has he never taken any top rope move before?
No, but I told him, I was like, listen, you're going to lay there, and I guarantee you, when I go up and I start flipping, you're gonna be like, oh shit, this is pretty cool. Like,
right.
Dude, we got to the back, and he was like, I thought that shit in my mind the whole entire time you were up there. I was like, it's easy. I was like, dude, I'm not going to really touch you. Like, my head's going to touch you. That's it. And this is like a week after I had my concussion. So I was like, listen, I don't know about doing a swanton, but the promoter wanted the swanton. But I told the promoter, I was like, I just got off a concussion, a pretty bad one. I was like, if I feel it in the ring, I'll do it. If not, then I'll come up with something in the ring on the fly. But I was like, he wants the swanton, I'm just gonna do swanton. But that was the first time I ever wrestled in a 6-sided ring too.
I've never been in one of those.
It was a 6-sided ring.
Weird. It's weird. It's so weird.
Holy shit.
I'm like, dude, like now that I actually wrestled in one, I'm like, there's so many spots I can do on the ropes that I'm just like, shit.
The ropes are probably tight as fuck.
Oh, dude, I couldn't even lean into them.
They were that tight?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. You remember that elbow? We were practicing a springboard elbow drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I didn't call anything off the ropes other than the fucking swanton because I'm like, I can't do anything on him. But like the dude likes like the flippy shit I do. I'm like, I can't do it in this ring. Like I can't. There's no spring. I mean, I probably could. I was probably just being dramatic, but I know I could have. But now that I wrestled in one, I'm like, oh yeah, like I definitely could do some crazy shit in there.
Right.
Dude, and it's the weirdest thing. My hip, you know how my hip does the thing on the swanton? They didn't even do it. I'm like,
really?
does it only happen in our fucking ring? Like, like, does it only happen in
like
20 foot?
You rotate a little bit when you're coming down just to
Dude, I don't know what it is. I really don't. So
wow.
I don't think I did it in Steel High. I don't remember.
You know, I'm
No,
curious
I
to
didn't
see what the measurement on the ropes would be between those two rings. Maybe the top rope is higher or lower on the other one.
Yeah.
You know, certainly that difference in height would cause a difference in the rotation. It could be that.
Yeah, dude. So my concussion, dude, a move I take probably every time I wrestle was a fucking spine buster.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we did it. Rob gave it to me out of the corner through tacks, and I bumped, and someone else bumped, and I got the fucking.
Oh, you got the recoil.
Yeah. He was like, "Yo, you got up there." I was like, "Dude, I love taking spine busters." Like,
yes, you do.
That is my move that I will take until I stop wrestling.
Yes, you do.
Especially from Adrian.
Dude,
I love taking spine busters.
We get the funny thing is we're both giggling every time we do it because we're both like, oh shit, you got high. Oh shit, that was cool as fuck.
Dude, that is legit one move I will always fucking do. It was a spine buster. I love taking them. So anyone that throws a spine buster, oh no, you're giving me a spine buster. Like
you're gonna do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it.
Except for a Mark's ring, I ain't fucking taking a spine buster in that.
Oh god! Now I gave.
Have you ever been in that ring, Jim?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
no, that's a lie. I have been in that ring. I never bumped in it.
The wooden one?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. All the frames wood. It's an old school ring. That fucking dude. I remember his first show. I wrestled the next day after his show because his show was on a Friday, and the next day I felt fucking terrible. My body was hurting so fucking bad, dude. I'm like, oh my god. And I didn't even do anything crazy. I just did fucking basic shit. And my body was, but we did, dude. Bliss, yeah. Bliss, I could tell you it was brutal if I remembered it. Because I don't remember it. I just remember there was a lot of people that was in that match, and then that's about it.
Dude, I remember seeing you after the match, and when I looked in your eyes, man, you were not home.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
No, the only thing I remember is because I saw a video of it now, is that Ricky, I guess Ricky was my tag partner, and he looked like Afro Man.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Absolutely.
That's the only thing I fucking remember because I saw a video.
Oh, man.
Yes,
other than that, the whole day is fucking gone.
You don't remember me talking to you after the match at all? Be like, okay, so you're going home, right?
Adrian, I don't remember a fucking thing. I woke up the next day and I'm like, what happened?
Oh, you was gone.
I was gone.
Boo boo, your brain was broke. It was bad.
I believe the phrase, Adrian, is bless your heart.
No, it was Lord help him. At that
point.
Lord,
we've surpassed bless your heart. Lord help him.
Yeah, Lord help him.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, and then my wife wakes me up the next day. Are you going to church? I don't even know what the fuck happened last night.
Jesus Christ.
I'm certain you didn't know what day it was, let alone what time church was.
That shit was so funny. She was yelling at you like you were fucking Bentley. Shane, get over here. I was like, stop being mean to him. He's concussed. Yeah, well, he knows better. Get over here. Like, are you getting it? Huh?
That was funny.
So bad.
I mean, it's not worse than the one I had in Lebanon, walking the streets in my gear and fucking biker shorts and trying to fight.
Oh my
people.
God.
Yeah. Fun time.
Let's not get that bad. Oh man. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. You remember the concussion in our match?
Yours?
So what was the finish? Swanton.
Your concussion or mine?
No. Mine.
Oh no. Wait, which one?
The one-way sign.
Oh yeah. I'm like, which one?
I love the fact that there's been so many you have to confirm which one you're talking about.
Oh shit! Because we did the spot. It was the same match. We did a spot because we had been talking about it in practice. It was like, yo, this is gonna be cool as fuck. Just put my head right here on a chair. You're gonna jump off the rope, and it's gonna look like you fucking cave my head in and stuff like that. I didn't remember any of us doing that or anything.
And that was what, fucking years ago. That had to be pushing what, probably about 6 years now. 7 years.
Yeah, it was a minute.
Because I'm pretty sure I wasn't pretty green, but I was still green. But I definitely wasn't. I don't think I was more than 5 years in.
No.
Because I think when you came around, I was only a year or two in. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I think when you and Aaron came, I was only about a year or two in, because remember we did that fucking angle at BET's where the CCW guys invaded fucking your guys' shit. And then shortly after that, that's when you and Aaron came up with us.
Yeah. You're right. Damn.
Yeah, because I wrestled Payne at that show when I broke the ring.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was about a year or two in when I did that.
Okay. Fuck, that was forever.
Yeah.
What year are you on now? Like 12?
January will be 12, yeah.
Fuck, dude. Damn. We some old bastards.
Yeah. I love how you were saying that like I'm young. Jesus. I'm the oldest one here by far.
Yeah.
Well, Bliss, I'm pretty sure Bliss is the oldest. He just looks like he's 25.
Yeah. Bliss is actually 87 years old.
But,
dude, I still want to know. I still want to know how me and Bliss wrestled in Lebanon and he completely missed the ladder on the fucking backdrop. Dude, I watched the video and I sent him over straight and I look back and he's beside the fucking ladder. Like, I have no idea how it happened. Because I didn't hear the ladder. That's why I turned around and he's like next to the ring on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Oops.
Like, uh-oh.
What's up, Eric?
Oh.
Now, me and Bliss's mine and Bliss's first ladder match at Mel's was fucking good.
Yeah.
That was a good ladder match.
Yeah, that was fucking fantastic.
Bliss
was fucking fantastic. I know, like,
well, shit, Bliss, you teach me how to miss a fucking ladder like that. Dude, I remember, we in Lebanon when we had that ladder match, I called the Michinoku driver in the corner onto the ladder, and I remember I gave it to him, and I'm like, because I had to get on a plane the next day. And I'm like, oh shit! I gave him the Michinoku, and we did it. I was like, who the fuck called that spot, dude? That fucking hurt, dude. My ass cheek was fucking hurting.
My ass cheeks are hurting just thinking about it.
You know what? Bliss's move, that fucking wheelbarrow move.
Yeah,
I love taking that shit. That shit is so fun to me.
I told you, Bliss is like 60, but he like wrestles like he's 25, dude.
Yeah, right?
I actually don't know how old Bliss is, but he wrestles like he's 25.
He was like the first person I ever felt, I wouldn't say felt comfortable, but like doing I had never done this. I had never done a military press before. We're in a match. He was like, "You'll give me military press." I was like, "I haven't done it." He was like, "You'll be fine." He was like, "Just go up and just lift me up." I'm like, "Okay." So every time I wrestle him, we fucking do that military press spot.
You know, there's a number of guys in the business in this area that I just absolutely love watching, and Adrian Bliss has always been one of them.
Oh my God, he's hilarious.
You know, there is somebody that when he gives you advice, you should pay attention. You really, really should. He really knows what he's doing. He's an excellent worker. He's an excellent teacher. He's great in the locker room. Bliss is just a great guy all around for sure.
Mhm.
I always tell people that Bliss is the master of gimmicks. Dude, I remember when I first saw Bliss wrestle, he did like fucking like 5 gimmicks in one night. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
A lot of talent.
He is the master of the wardrobe change.
Definitely is. And DJ all at the same time.
Oh,
I'm
my
slow on the
goodness.
clothes change thing. I don't do well on that. It takes me a while. Everything
I had
hurts
to get
now.
fast at that shit. Because, damn.
Yeah, everything hurts now. It takes me longer. You know, that just is what it is.
Bliss, are you going to be there Saturday? I don't know if he's still on or not, but yeah.
Which Saturday?
Workers Pro, Jason Havoc show.
Heaven knows I'll be seeing you on Saturday, Adrian.
We'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you coming down this way Saturday?
No, a different show entirely.
Wow.
Sadly, I will not. Yeah, we'll talk. Because, boy, I got some stuff to tell you, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Adrian, you need to get me out in Ohio in your area.
Yeah.
I got booked in Texas in September.
You going to Texas? I got a building for you to visit. I'm gonna give you the address. Just go in the bathroom or in any office and take a shit.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're coming down to the last couple minutes.
Actually, it's the last couple seconds.
Oh, no, it's not. Been on air for 57 minutes.
Oh, I'm looking at the actual time because somebody sent the wrong thing out.
Well,
But,
somebody sent the wrong link, Adrian.
Wait, what? Hold up. So anybody who is out there who wants to reach out, wants to talk about wrestling, wants to get on with us, wants to sit under the learning tree, so to speak, don't be afraid. Comment, reach out. You know, we love to have people on the show. We love having guests. We like getting a perspective from everybody who's in the business, who's been in the business, who's thinking about getting into the business. And, you know, don't be afraid.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid, because we're people just like you guys are. We're all people. We have a 9 to 5 that we work. We have families that we take care of, and we want to make sure that everybody, you know, like Shane said earlier, the way you walk in is the way I want you to leave. Unless you are in a wheelchair, then I hope you can walk where you're going, because that would be bad. You know, kind of a miracle thing if you got out the chair and started walking. I'm just saying. Michael J. Fox can do it. I'm telling you. I don't care what nobody say.
Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's. He's not the.
If he was a wrestler, he'd be fine.
All right. Well, before Adrian gets canceled, see you guys next week.